People have been asking us what we've been up to. Today, we thought we'd take you for a tour to some of our various sites to see exactly what we've been up to with our real estate investments.
The homes we purchase are typically homes that need renovations. We typically do conversions to duplexes, or we do single family flips.
Right now we've got about 7 projects on the go, 2 under contract. So we're going to take you to about 5 of them today between Bowmanville and Collingwood.
So if you're ready, let's go.
Hey, welcome to our Bowmanville project. We purchased this one privately. The homeowner was in a bit of dire straits when they were selling. They hadn't had ownership of the house. It was still caught into their family. So as a team, we were able to help them from start to finish to get all the legality stuff taken care of. And now we're about to convert it into a multifamily. Bungalows give you the opportunity with a good height in the basement to be able to rent out, legally registered with the city. You've got a nice wide 50-foot lot for parking, and Bowmanville is an up-and-coming area.
So welcome inside of our project. This house was pretty much almost a full gut down to studs. It was in terrible state before, but we're gonna pretty much redo everything. This is actually gonna be one unit up here and a separate unit downstairs in the basement. We got all new windows. You can tell by the walls just the state of the home that it was in, but these are the perfect types of homes that we like to buy because this is where we can add a lot of value and it gives us a good project to work on at the same time. But some major challenges we had here, where we had massive water issues, so we had to do waterproofing throughout the whole house. There was one day we came in after a big storm and there was about 2 inches of water in the basement, so that put a little delay on the project. But again, delays, we can deal with them, they're not a huge issue, but from that point we were able to just get that fixed and then we could keep moving. So we're currently en route to one of our Oshawa properties. And what's happening here is we'll only be able to take you into one of the units. It is a fully finished legal 2-unit home, but we'll only be able to take you on to the main floor unit just because the basement's already rented out, and we're sneaking you in just before the upstairs tenant moves in. So can't wait to show you.
In the kitchen, we just had to kind of refab a few things, add some cabinets, new appliances, new floors, trim all around the doors. We just left like the original drywall and windows up here were good, and then just a lot more cosmetic stuff. The door right over here was actually led downstairs, so we took the stairs right out and we put a stackable laundry. So we like to have stackable laundry per unit, so everybody gets their own space, so you're not trying to have shared laundry. So yeah, that used to be the stairwell going downstairs. So that was the major construction here. In the basement was pretty much gutted down to the studs, new insulation, new drywall, new floors, bathrooms, bedrooms. Stuff like this will typically range, depending on this house, particularly upstairs, part of it was already done, so we don't have to do too much. We spent about $130,000 on this renovation. Again, 2-3 years ago, this would have been 80,000 bucks, but COVID and just the cost of labor and materials have definitely risen in the last year or so. And again, something typical that we like to do with our basement apartments, which unfortunately you can't see right now. We have big windows, big doors, very open to the outside.
One of the issues we have with this place is this came with a pool, and we struggled back and forth. Do we keep the pool? Pools are in high demand right now, but when it comes right down to the liability of the pool, maintaining the pool, opening and closing the pool, deciding who gets the pool when from upper to lower, the ultimate decision that we came up with was to fill the pool. It broke our hearts.
It wasn't unanimous, I was upset.
Yeah, we overruled him, and just for investment wise, it made sense.
So now we're just heading to our other property in Oshawa that's under contract, and looking forward to showing it to you too.
So behind us is one of our other Oshawa properties that we have under contract. We were supposed to close on November 1st. One of the things we really try to do is work with our sellers. In this situation, our seller did ask us for an extension, which worked out well because we're pretty busy with other projects. So we did extend the closing on this one to December 1st. And one of the other things we did is the seller needed some help financially. So in the agreement of purchase and sale, we actually offered them a $10,000 advance to help them with first and last month's rent on their new place. And their plans are to eventually go out to Western Canada. So this was there to help them with airfare and whatnot to get them on their way to head out there.
We're heading now into Aurora to see our project there. We're doing a single family flip there, and we can't wait to show you what's going on.
Our plans initially were to possibly put a secondary suite in this property, but given the local market, the after renovated value is going to be probably 1.2, maybe 1.3 million. At that point in time, we won't be able to get high enough rents to cash flow on the property. One of the most important things to do in a hold is hold on to cash flowing properties, not negative cash flow or even stagnant. So in this situation, we went to plan B, and we're going through a single family flip.
Welcome inside Glass Drive. We'll take on a quick tour. So this house was dated, but in A+ shape. So the last time the previous homeowners renovated was in the early 90s. You had green carpet, all that sort of stuff. The windows are original, but this one really is just a cosmetic update that we need to do in this house. So here we are in the basement in Aurora. We've pretty much gutted this down to concrete. We're gonna do nice new, everything new down here. Just to give it a new layout, we'll do 1 bedroom, a bathroom, a laundry area, and a nice big wide open rec room. And we have nice new windows as well. So now we're heading over to our Newmarket property. So we'll get over there and we'll show you around. Hi, welcome to Project Newmarket here on Sheldon Drive. On this project, we've set a budget, so we're going to do a quick flip, just cosmetic and nothing large. Just some flooring, some trim, lots of painting, new bathroom, and new kitchen. So on this property, it was pretty quick close. They wanted about 30 days, which we were able to do for them. This renovation project will take probably about a month and a half to do, and then we'll put it back on the market for sale once it's fully updated. So in this basement unit here, pretty much what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be painting the paneling, putting some new flooring down, new trim work, and just really brightening it up, putting in some lighting because it's very dark down here, and putting in some new windows as well. And in the back of the basement, we have the 2 bedrooms, the powder room, and the laundry room, which will just be all cosmetic updates.
So on this one, just based on sort of where we're at and the value in the property, we felt it was better to put it back on the market, just because you get a higher and best use out of it for somebody else to come in and put their own final touches on it. So currently we've owned the property for about 30 days, and it closes mid-December, and they bought it again as is. Obviously everything in here really does need to go. It's pretty old. It's definitely been pretty battered. It's a 4-bedroom currently. They actually converted what was the dining room into a front bedroom to accommodate for all the people living here. So as you can see, the sort of the state and the colors and stuff is definitely something that is typical to an off-market buy. Welcome to our final property of our tour. We're here in beautiful Collingwood. This is our, doesn't call it a cabin flip.
One of our first ideas with this property was to have short-term rental, which is do Airbnb on it. It's a beautiful lot, 200 feet deep, perfectly centrally located. That was our initial plan, and then we found out with the city of Collingwood that it wasn't going to allow that. They do not allow short-term rentals. So currently we're going to plan B or plan C, which is possibly holding the property for greater than 31 day rentals, or a possible flip on this project. If at all possible, if we can make our numbers work, we would love to choose option B, which is to keep it for a minimum 31-day rental. But it would be obviously get a lot better money in the seasonal, so the winter and the summer, and not so much in the fall. So that's sort of our thought process with that. One of the things we found out is that we had water at the street, but we have well water going into the house. So currently there's a moratorium on water in the city of Collingwood. The infrastructure cannot handle the development that's been happening lately, so we have to stay on well water for probably about 2 years before we can actually get the city water brought into the house once the infrastructure is complete.
So as you can see on the outside here, we've got this beautiful, beautiful BC fir that we were able to pressure wash. We're going to be doing a bit of a clear coat and make it look all brand new. We've got brand new windows, brand new roof, brand new fascia and soffit. Essentially everything outside is either being completely refurbished or is brand new.
So when we first came in here, after we purchased the property, there was some rotting in the floors that we had to redo some structural. We've taken down a wall to completely open up this property as much as possible. Adding in gas fireplace from wood, brand new kitchen. We closed off an area which we created an ensuite for the master bathroom. So this originally had one bathroom, now we have 2 full bathrooms. So as you're entering in here, you can see this is exactly where our kitchen's going. Eating area, we were just walking through the living room here. Coming down here into a sunken living room, family room type idea with a shiplap fireplace going down here. So it's going to definitely have a very modern, cottagey, rustic look to it. It's going to look awesome when this is done. We're probably looking at completion of maybe about 6 weeks on this project. And once it's finished, it should easily be worth about $1 million. And as we're mentioning outside, if we can keep it, we will, but if not, it may have to go as a flip for us. Thanks everybody for joining us for this property tour. We're losing sunlight, we're losing energy. I hope you enjoyed it, and there's gonna be more to come.
Stay tuned for more.
That's it.
Anywhere in there. Okay, you go in the tub and start smashing the left. Wherever you're ready.
Is it better than being at school?
Yeah.
I could try one of those mocha things you have.
Soy?
Whatever you have.
I'm just gonna put coffee.
Here you go.
Six mocha?
No, I want one of these things. These cookie oat latte.
Could I get a grande mocha made with soy, no whip? Anybody else, guys?
Kick off.